one more way of implementing this migratory board that already we had implemented using std max element. Now we will implement it using something else. Okay, let's say our map is filled up to this is fine, we know up to this. Okay, map is filled with item and its number of occurrences. Now this is time to set up an iterator here. Okay, let's say this is our iterator 1 and another iterator here, let's say iterator 2. Now we have to compare iterator 1, this one. Okay, let's say let's change its name to result iterator. Okay, let's assume this is the result. Okay, so in the beginning we have to set up result iterator to this element. Okay, and another iterator to second element. Okay, now we have to compare these two. This value part we have to compare. If both these two are same, then don't do anything. Okay, just move the iterator. Okay, now this iterator 2 will point to this location, and now you compare the value part 3 greater than 2, right? This is now time to move our result iterator because we got maximum number here. Okay, so now our result iterator will point to this. I'm making a box. Okay, so it will not confuse. Now our result iterator will point to this. Okay, after that again move our iterator 2. Okay, now iterator 2 will point here. Okay, and here 3, again value part is 3. 3 is greater than 3 or less than 3? No, it is equals to 3. So don't do anything, just move on. Iterator 2 again, increment iterator 2. Now iterator 2 is pointing to this, and now value part is 1. 1 is greater than 3? No. That's why our result iterator should point to this pair. And now we have to return what? Return the ID. How to get the key? ID is in key part, right? Iterator arrow first. That already we have done. Okay, now let's start implementing it. Its implementation is very simple, but there are some challenges. Okay, we'll see. First of all, we have to set up the iterators, right? So how to set up this result iterator? Let's say auto result iterator equals to count map.begin, right? Or we can also say std begin count map, right? This is also fine. Let me to comment it out. This is just for reference. And after that, what we have to do now? See, we have to set up another iterator. Okay, so let's say another iterator we have to set up, and this iterator, if you observe, this iterator is moving. Okay, and we are doing the comparison, and once comparison is successful, then we are changing the result iterator. Okay, now let's iterate. Okay, this iterator 2 should move till what? End of this map, right? So you know how to traverse a map. Let's use auto. This is iterator 2. Let's say itr equals to what? How to reach at the next element of this map? Can I do iterator result iterator plus plus like this? Result itr plus plus. Can I do this? If I'm doing this, then I'm making mistake. Why? Because a result iterator plus plus will change the result iterator. That we don't want. In the beginning, result iterator should point to the first element, and iterator 2 should point to next element. Okay, so how to move this iterator? Can we say, instead of like this, can we say plus 1 iterator equals to result iterator plus 1? Is it possible? No, we cannot. We cannot say plus 1. Okay, there is no random access iterator. Okay, so What is the solution? Solution is use std next. Okay, fine. Now you understood one more function, that is std next. This is the place where you have to use std next. Okay, then as usual, iterator not equals to map.end, then plus plus iterator. Okay, fine. Now this iterator is nothing but here iterator 2. Okay, now what should we do? Now during this iterator traversal of this map, in every iteration we have to check, right? We have to check if iterators second means value part is greater than result iterator value part, then we have to do what? We have to move the result iterator. Okay, so let's move it. Result iterator equals to iterator, that's it. And finally we have to return what? Result is now pointed by result iterator, and we have to return the id which is placed in this. Okay, result iterator arrow first. Now let's run the code. Great. Now let's submit the code. Wow, all the test cases are working fine. Now I hope you understood what is use of std next, and also there is std begin. This one also you can use, and here also instead of count map.end we can also use std end. Okay, if you want I can do it for you. Std end. Fine. And let me to cut this. Now let's run the code. Yes, now run all the test cases. Wow, all the test cases are working fine. Today we learned 3 functions: std next, std begin, and std end. Okay, thank you very much, and see you soon. Bye.